everybody. Welcome to today's class, Gentle Heart, Grounded Body. It's going to be really yummy, soothing, sweet, low to the floor, think rooted through the low body, and then really soft and gentle back bends, heart opening, think 360 degrees around the heart. You'll want 2 blocks for today's class or 2 books to prop yourself up on. And my Spotify playlist is linked down below, so check that out, vibe out with it, and there's always journal prompt at the bottom underneath in the written description for every class for you to take your practice with you off of your mat. So, to get started, find a seat. It can be cross-legged, it can be on your shins, whatever feels good today. And once you get there, let out an exhale, let everything go. Start to witness. Start to go inwards. Notice your body and start to make micro adjustments by leaning your weight back into your hips a little bit more. Notice if you are leaning forward, and then rooting down through both of your hips. If you are cross-legged, flex your toes and press the pinky side edges of your feet down into the mat. And then from there, spring up. So lift the heart towards the ceiling. Squeeze the shoulder blades together gently. And then lower the shoulder blades down the spine and lengthen the crown of the head away from the body. You can relax through the toes if you haven't already. Tune into this feeling of being grounded within your body. And then notice all of the spaces that are experiencing gentle openings through the front of the heart. Feel the softening through the shoulder blades, the back of the heart. As you sit here and breathe and witness, start to repeat the mantra, I am held as I open. I am held as I open. And start to let your body know that it is safe to soften, it is safe to relax. I am held as I open. Grounded body, gentle heart. Let out another exhale, let everything go. And on your next in-breath, gently open to the eye. Find a 90-90 with your left leg. So your left leg is going to come off of the mat, bend it 90 degrees, flex through the foot, and then your right knee comes in line with your right hip. Your right ankle is back in line with your right knee, and then flex through both of your feet. Squeeze gently through your glutes, press down through your hips, and then press down through your inner thigh and your right knee, and then down through your right ankle. Do the same, press down to the outside of the left thigh, and feel how all of that slingshots you up here. Maybe you feel good up here. That's great. Stay here. Breathe into what you're noticing. If you can go a little further, whether you're up high or lower, on your inhales, just start to cast your heart forward. And on your exhales, round. So find that cat back and bring yourself back up to a seat. You can stay up high, you can go down lower. 2 more times. Inhale, cast the heart forward. Exhale, round, open through the back body. 1 more time. Inhale, cast the heart forward, waving through the spine. Exhale, find that cat back, gently tuck the pubic bone. Then inhale, come up to a seat, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, left hand comes next to your left hip, right hand comes onto left knee. Take an inhale here, press down through the hips and then slingshot up through the heart. Exhale, find a twist. No need to force anything, no need to push anything. Let the shoulder blades soften, grounded through the hips, gentle opening through the heart. Inhale, start to unravel back to center. Keep your right hand on your left knee. Sweep your left arm up overhead. From here, take an inhale and press your ribcage out to the left like someone is inside pressing on your left ribcage. Keep pressing down strong through your legs and flex through the feet. Then from here, keep sprouting up as you reach your left hand over to the right. Play with looking up, play with looking to the side, looking down. Keep flexing through the feet and then soften through your jaw, soften through your eyes. I am held as I open. Inhale, wave yourself back up. Bring yourself around to face the front of the mat. Keep your knees bent and your feet are going to be a little bit wider than your mat. Take an inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, cross the right elbow over the left. Either hug your hands around your shoulders or find an eagle arm. Take an inhale, pull your elbows away from you so you open through the back of the heart, and then lift your elbows up and away from you a little bit. Then as you exhale, start to cast your elbows forward. Let the back dome, so find a cat back. And then you can wave from side to side here. Maybe you take little circles. Maybe you play with straightening through the heart a little bit more and tipping the pelvis back. Just notice here, there is no right or wrong way to wiggle. Creating gentle openings through your heart space, front, back, and sides. On an inhale, wave yourself back up to a seat, unravel the arms, lift them up overhead. And on an exhale, find those 90-90 legs facing the right side of the mat. So right knee is in front of right hip, flex through the right foot, and then left knee is in line with left hip, ankle in line with knee, flex both of your feet. Once again, hands down for support, and maybe you stay up high, maybe you lower. As you inhale, you cast your heart forward, find more of that cow spine. And as you exhale, you puff up, you round to the back of the heart and wave yourself back up. Inhale, cast your heart forward. Exhale, puff up, open through the back of the heart. One more time, inhale, cast the heart forward. And exhale, round to the back body. Come up to a seat. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Then exhale, left hand comes to right knee, right hand comes out right side, right hip. Press down once again through the legs, flex through the feet, and feel how that slingshots the heart up. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, maybe you find more of a twist, but again, soften. Make it a gentle opening. Grounded body, gentle heart. Inhale, start to unravel. Keep your left hand on your right knee. Sweep the right arm up. And then once again, push the rib cage out. Flare it open to the right. Take an inhale here. Lengthen up as you flare out. And then exhale, reach the right fingers towards the left. Stamp down. Press down through the legs, through the left inner thigh, through the right outer hip, through the edges of the feet. Slingshot open through the heart space, side body. I am held as I open. Take an inhale, wave yourself back up to a seat. Bring yourself around to face the top of the mat, knees bent and a little bit wider than the mat. Take an inhale, reach the arms up overhead. And exhale, cross left elbow over right this time. Eagle through the arms, give yourself a hug, whatever feels good. Inhale, pull the elbows away from you and then up. And then if you have eagle hands, pull your hands away from you a little bit as well. Take another inhale here, then as you exhale, start to lean forward. And once again, there is no right or wrong way to wiggle. Just notice all the areas that are being activated, awakened, that are grabbing your attention in this pose. And then send your breath there. On your next in-breath, bring yourself up to your seat, unravel through the arms, reach the arms up overhead. And then as you exhale, bring your hands back behind you, walk the feet in so they're about hip distance apart, and then turn your hands to face away from you here. Start to really press down through the hands. You can have a little micro bend through the elbows, but mostly you're pressing down through the hands and then gently squeezing the shoulder blades together and pulling them down. So you brought in and opened through the collarbones. Then from here, press down through all four corners of your feet. Think about squeezing your knees together. Lift your hips up, gently squeeze through the glutes. You can stay looking forward. You can look up. You can tilt the head back. Either way, just breathe into this opening through the fronts of your shoulders. Soften through your jaw, soften through your eyes. Take a full inhale. And then as you exhale, lower your hips down onto the mat. Come up to a seat and then just hug around your thighs. Grabbing opposite thighs or grabbing opposite elbows. You can rock from side to side. Whatever feels good. So we just did a lot of opening. And now we make the body safe. I am held as I open. Start to swing your legs around from here and come a little bit towards, so you're kind of at the middle of your mat and just a little scooch behind that, so you have a lot of room in front of you. Tuck your toes from here. Think about really pressing down through your big toe mounts and then squeeze your ankles together. Big opening through the bottoms of the feet. Lots of feet love here. Take an inhale, sweep the hands out, around, and up. And as you exhale, reach your hands back behind you. Either grab onto opposite elbows or clasp the hands. Gently straighten through the elbows as much as is comfortable for you as you open through the collarbones. Pull the hands towards the mat. You can look up if it's okay with the head and neck. And then on an exhale, bring the hands down in front of you, find tabletop, untuck the toes, puff up through the back of the heart, find a cat back, hold this, and then just tap through the tops of the feet. Take an inhale, re-find your tabletop pose, and exhale, just sink, settle in. On your next in-breath, sweep the right hand out and up. Exhale, thread the needle, right arm slides back behind left, lower right shoulder, right ear to the mat. Stay here with your left hand and press down through the left hand to open the left side body and left rib cage towards the ceiling a little bit more. And then maybe think about scooching your right hand forward, away from you, and simultaneously pulling your right arm in. Feel how all of this changes the pose. Lean your weight into your right leg now, and then step your left foot out so it's in line with your hip. And now breathe into these openings, breathe into these sensations. You can move through the left arm if that feels good. Send your breath to all the openings, to all the awakenings, activations, sensations. On your next in-breath, replant through the left hand. Bring yourself back up to tabletop. Keep the left leg extended here. On an inhale, lower the belly, tip up through the pelvis, find a cow pose. Exhale, puff up through the back of the heart. Tuck your pelvis and forehead towards one another. 2 more like that. Inhale. Find cow. Exhale. Cat pose. Inhale. Open through the front body. Exhale. Open through the back body. Inhale. Find stillness in your tabletop. And as you exhale, your back toes can be tucked or untucked. Start to sit the hips back so you find this child's pose with the left leg extended. You can keep the left toes planted. You can turn the toes up towards the ceiling. Let yourself linger at the depth that feels good for you. Keep flexing your left toes towards you. Keep pulling your left leg into your left hip. On your next in-breath, bring yourself back into tabletop. Plant the left foot if you lifted it, and lift yourself up to gate pose. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Then as you exhale, take your left hand to your left thigh, lift up through the right side body, push your rib cage out to the right, and then lean over the left. Root down through your left foot. Root down through your right knee, right shin. Squeeze through the right glute. Keep the chest open and lifted. Take an inhale, bring yourself back up through center, lift the arms up overhead. And exhale, hands come to your hips. Bend through the left knee and turn the toes out. So you're in this little Captain Morgan stance. Now from here, just start to rock from side to side. There is no right or wrong. Make some hip circles, whatever you need. Just start to notice what's going on through the left hip. What's going on in this pose? Send your breath there. On your next in-breath, make your way back through center. Bring your left foot up 1 step. Lean into a lunge here. Inhale, come back through center. Move the left foot in 1 step. Exhale, lean into the center. Then one more time, inhale, come through center. Bring your left foot to the top of the mat. Exhale, lean into your low lunge. And if you need to adjust your stance a little bit, take the time to do that here. Back toe can be tucked or untucked in your low lunge. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, bend at the elbows, cross the arms, cross the left elbow over the right. Find eagle arms or give yourself a hug. Press down strong through all 4 corners of your front foot. Pull your left hip away from you. Press down strong through your back big toes if they're tucked, or your back shin. Squeeze through the right glute. Keep magnetizing the feet towards one another. Magnetize your hip bones to your rib cage. Pull your belly in and up. Then lengthen up through the heart space. Slide the shoulder blades down the spine. Pull the elbows away from you. Open through the back of the heart. Then take an inhale. Think about lengthening up through the elbows, so lifting them a little bit higher as you soften your shoulder blades, and then maybe sink a little bit deeper. Root down deeper through the feet. I am held as I open. Take a full inhale. Soften through the jaw. Soften through the eyes. Inhale, unravel, sweep the arms around and up. Exhale, left hand sweeps forward, down, and around. Find a twist. Take an inhale, root down through the feet as you lift up through the heart. Exhale, exalted revolve. So left hand comes to right thigh for support. Lift up through the right arm. You can turn to the left or you can open more to the front of the room. Just really press down to the back right foot or the back right shin. Squeeze through the right glute and feel how that slingshots open through the right side body. Take a full inhale here. Then exhale, windmill the hands down to frame the front foot. Sit the hips back, find half splits, half Hanuman. Flex the left toes towards you. Hands are wherever feels good for support. Pull the left hip back as you pull the heart forward. Keep this length. Maybe you round down, maybe you don't. Keep squeezing left heel, right knee towards one another. And let yourself breathe And once again, just notice all the activations and awakenings within this pose. Take another full inhale and full exhale. And on your next in-breath, wave yourself forward to a low lunge, frame the front foot, step the left foot back so you find a little bit of a lengthened tabletop pose, and then nothing fancy, just lower all the way down onto the mat. Forehead comes down onto the mat. Extend the left arm out, palm face down, in line with the left shoulder. Then inhale, roll onto the left side body. Right hand is next to you for support. You can bend through the legs, you can stay here, you can take the top leg and take the the big toe down, maybe the whole sole of the foot stamps down. Breathe into the opening through the front of the left shoulder. I am held as I open. Take another full inhale. And as you exhale, come back through center. Extend the right arm out to the side now in line with the right shoulder, palm face down, and roll onto your right side. Adjust. Make the pose feel good through the legs. And then give yourself the space to settle, to breathe. On your next in-breath, come back through center. Tuck the toes, and just come back to sitting on your heels. Once again, really press down through the big toes and squeeze the ankles in towards one another. Take an inhale, reach the arms up overhead as you keep squishing down through the toes. Take another inhale here. On your next exhale, hands reach back behind you, grab opposite elbows or clasp fingers. Put the funky finger on top this time. Straighten through the elbows as much as is comfortable for you. Squeeze your hands away from you to open through the collarbones, and then press your hands towards the mat. Keep a slight engagement through the core. Grounded body, gentle heart. Inhale, release the hands, reach them up overhead. Exhale, lean forward, find a tabletop, untuck the toes, puff up through the back of the heart, find that cat back, and then just take some taps. Soften through the jaw, soften through the eyes. Take an inhale, find tabletop pose, and exhale, sink, settle into your table. In your next in-breath, sweep the left hand out to the side and up. On an exhale, thread the needle. Left hand slides behind the right, lowering left shoulder, left ear. And take a second here to inhale, press down through the right hand, turn the body towards the right and up a little bit more, and then extend the left hand away from you and simultaneously pull the left shoulder back into its socket. Take an inhale, start to lean into your left leg. Exhale, step the right leg out to the side, lower the sole of the foot down. Thread the needle with extended leg. And then your right hand, whatever feels good. Breathing into everything that is opening here. And sometimes openings can feel like tension. So keep that in mind. Expansion usually isn't comfortable. But that's where your breath comes in. And you learn how to soften. Take an inhale and bring yourself back up through a tabletop pose. Keep the right leg extended. Let out an exhale, let yourself sink and settle in here. On your next in-breath, lower the belly, pull the heart through, find cow pose. Exhale, puff up through the back of the heart. Look down your nose towards your knee. Inhale, open, unfurl. Cow pose. Exhale, open to the back of your heart. One more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, find center. Exhale, start to sit the hips back towards your left heel. Toe can be tucked or untucked. Find your depth. Child's pose with leg extended. Right foot can stay planted, or you can point the toes towards the ceiling. Flex your toes towards you. Once again, breathing into the opening here. Finding the softness. Grounded body, gentle heart. I am held as I open. On your next in-breath, wave yourself up through tabletop pose. Plant the right foot, and then take an inhale and lift yourself up to gate pose. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, right hand plants onto right thigh. Take an inhale, lengthen up through the side body. Push the rib cage out to the left. And then press down through the legs as you reach the left arm over. Broaden and open through the collarbones. You can look up to the side, look down. Press down through your left knee. Press down through your right foot. Squeeze through both of your glutes. Slingshot open through the left side body. Inhale and come up through center. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Turn the right toes out to face the right. Find this Captain Morgan stance. And then once again, just start to lean. Just start to notice what's happening, what's going on in the right hips. Breathe into the opening, soften into the expansion. Take an inhale, come back through center. Move the right foot up a little bit towards the top of the mat. Exhale, lean into that right leg. A little mobility work here. Inhale, scooch the right leg forward a little bit. Exhale, lean. One more time. Inhale, bring the right leg forward. Exhale, find your low lunge. Adjust the stance if you need here. Keep the back toes tucked, untucked or tucked, whatever feels good. And on an inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, sink, settle in. Inhale, reach the arms up ahead. Lengthen them overhead once again. Exhale, cross the arms in front of you, right elbow over left, eagle arms, or give yourself a hug. Root down through both of your feet, magnetize the feet towards one another, squeeze through both of the glutes, magnetize the hip bones to the rib cage, lift up through the heart, gently squeeze the shoulder blades down. Keep all of this as you pull the elbows away from you and then up a little bit. Maybe you keep lifting up through the elbows, really feeling that opening through the left side body. Through the shoulders. Breathe into where this pose is activating for you. Take an inhale, unravel the arms, reach them up overhead. Then exhale, right hand sweeps forward, down and around. Left hand sweeps forward. Inhale, root down to the feet. Keep the right hip pulling back and lengthen up through the crown of the head. On an exhale, flip the top palm. Right hand comes to left thigh, left hip. Reach up through the left hand. And exhale, find your exalted reverse twist. Press down through left leg and slingshot up through the left side body. Inhale, windmill the hands down to frame the front foot. Exhale, sit the hips back. Find your half splits, half Hanuman on this side. Flex the right toes towards you. Inhale, lengthen the heart towards the toes. Keep pulling the right hip back. And as you exhale, maybe you sink, maybe you round. You can wiggle, find stillness. Once again, breathing into these tense spaces, but knowing that all of these tense spaces are openings. Squeeze your right heel and your left knee towards one another. On your next in-breath, wave forward, frame the hands around the front foot, low lunge, and then just step back. Find that tabletop pose with the legs, knees extended a little bit. There's more space between the hands and the knees. And then just lower all the way down onto the mat. Forehead comes down onto the mat. Hands next to the body, wherever feels good. Just take a second to rock hips from side to side. You can bend the knees. Windshield wiper through the legs if that feels good. Slowly find stillness. Lower your forehead back down onto the mat. Extend your left arm out, but keep it bent this time. Left elbow is in line with left shoulder. Right arm comes alongside your right side body, and then roll over onto your left side. Find what feels good for the legs here. And give yourself that space to breathe into whatever openings you're noticing. I am held as I open. Inhale and come back through center. Switch sides. Goalpost through the right arm, right elbow in line with the right shoulder blade. Turn over onto your right side body, and then once again, find what feels good for the legs. Breathe into the openings. I am held as I open. Grounded body, gentle heart. Inhale, come back through center, and on an exhale, lift yourself up. Press back so that you're sitting on your shins. Sweep your legs out in front of you. And find Janu Virshasana legs. You might want to grab a block and just have it close so you have it in case you need it. Root down through your hips. Tuck your right foot into your left inner thigh. And then bring your body so that it's angled over your left foot. Take an inhale here. Pull your left hip back as you slingshot your heart up. Flex your left toes towards you. Keep all of this. And then as you exhale, start to walk yourself over your left thigh. Have a nice light bend to the left knee if you need it. Once you find your threshold, grab wherever feels comfortable. Let the hands rest wherever feels comfortable. Turn your gaze down to keep the back of the neck long. Keep pulling your left hip back as you pull your heart forward. Grounded body. Gentle heart. I am safe as I open. Inhale, bring yourself back up to a seat. This is where you may want the block. So you're going to take your left hand inside your left thigh. You can also lower down onto your forearm, onto the floor, or the block. You play here with what feels good. Now, once you have that, turn your body open to the right, and on an inhale, reach your right arm up. Now that same thing where you squish your right rib cage out to the side, and then from there, take an inhale, lean over the left leg and reach the right hand towards the left toes. And you'll notice your body wants to round. Keep your rib cage open. Keep your collar blades broad. So maybe you don't come down as low, that's okay. Breathe. Notice the sensations. On an inhale, come back through center. Bring your right hand back and behind your right hip a little bit. Point your fingers to face the back of the mat. And on an inhale, press down through the right hand, lift up through the knees, gently squeeze through the glutes to lift the hips, and extend the left arm overhead. Keep pressing down through the right hand, open through the collarbones. Find a mini wild thing. Inhale, slowly bring yourself back to a seat. Let the waves wash over you. And then we'll switch sides. Extend through your right leg. Left foot comes into right inner thigh. Root down through the hips. Angle your body to turn over your right leg. As you inhale, press down through the hips. Pull the right hip back as you cast your heart forward. And then as you exhale, start to walk yourself to wherever feels good for you. Once you find that, turn your gaze down. Every inhale, pull the right hip back, lengthen the heart forward. And every exhale, give yourself space to soften, to melt, to sink in. Grounded body, gentle heart. Inhale, bring yourself back up through center. Grab your block if you used it on the other side. Place it inside the right thigh. Right hand or right forearm comes inside right thigh. Take that inhale, reach the left arm up. Press your left rib cage out to the side. And then exhale, reach the left arms forward. And keep rooting down through your right heel. Keep flexing your right toes towards you. Keep opening and broadening through the collarbones. And it's not how far you go. You might have to lift up a little bit more to find these openings. It's more about breathing into the sensations that these tiny micro adjustments allow you to feel. Gentle heart, grounded body. Inhale, and come up through center. Place your left hand behind your left hip. Fingers point away from you. Then take an inhale, reach your right arm to the side of you. Squeeze through the glutes to lift through the hips. And reach the right arm back and behind you. Press down strong through your left shoulder. Slingshot open through the heart. And then exhale. Bring yourself back to a seat. Once again, let that wave over you. Grab both of your blocks. And then come to a supported fish. But instead of taking it high, let's all take it to the low setting. You want it horizontal to your spine or perpendicular. And ladies, it would be right about where your bra strap is or right underneath your shoulder blades. Let your arms open to wherever feels good. You can keep the knees bent. You can knock the knees in on one another. You can find Baddha Konasana, knees out, feet together. You can straighten through the legs, whatever feels good here. Take a second to let everything ground down. And then give yourself the space to experience gentle openings. Grounded body, gentle heart. I am held as I open. On your next in-breath, Imagine that you're breathing into your heart space and then pressing that air into the back of your heart so you feel it press into the block. As you exhale, let that go. And then maybe you melt. You feel a little bit more of a flushing and opening. Do that one more time. Inhale, send your breath into your chest and then into the back of your heart, pressing your breath and the back of your heart into the block. Exhale, let that go. I am held as I open. Start to slowly bring yourself up off of the block, maneuvering off in whatever way feels good for you. Come to lying down on your on your back. Grab your two blocks, bend your knees, press down through your feet, lift the hips, and place both of your blocks on the medium setting or low setting if you need lower. Listen to yourself. But place both of them for extra support for your supported bridge. And then once you have this, you find your stability. You can keep your knees bent. You can walk them out. Same thing. Straighten them. Knock the knees in. Open through the knees. Whatever you need. Let the arms come to wherever feels good for you. Give yourself space to melt down. Grounded body, gentle heart. On your next in-breath, let your breathing come into your belly and then press the breath through your low back. So again, you're squishing it into the block, your low back and your breath. Exhale, release that, let yourself melt down. One more time. Stay soft through the jaw, the eyes, the body. Take an inhale, squish the low back into the block. Like you're puffing up the back, low back with your breath. And then exhale. Let that go. Give yourself space to sink, settle in. I am held as I open. Start to gently bend through the knees if you had them moved so that you can lift through the hips and remove the blocks out from underneath you. Find your Shavasana, extending through the legs. Flop the feet from side to side. Let the feet fall wherever. Press into the back of your head. Lift your shoulder blades off of the mat and then release them back down so they're a little bit more broad. Let your back body start to sink into the mat. Grounded body, gentle heart. So notice where you feel grounded, where you feel rooted. And start to infuse this pose with more gentleness. How gentle can you be here? With your mind, your breath, and the melting, the ease that you create in your body. I will leave you here to stay here for as long as feels good for you and to close out your practice. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy. May all beings be free. May your thoughts, words, and actions contribute to their happiness and to their freedom. Namaste.